Hello and welcome to the Recovery Oracle. My name is Veda and I am pleased to have you in this space with me. If you are in recovery, considering recovery, or have a loved one who is in recovery, know that you are in the right place, that you are in a safe space, and I am so grateful to have you here. You may be wondering what's in the bag. What's in the bag? So in this bag, I have I have over 300 different word chips. I'll let you see inside of there. So they all have different words on them. We're going to shake these up, and if any of these mean anything to you, that you know for sure that this is your message, pay extra attention to the message coming through today. It is divinely guided, divinely led, and the divine truth that you need to hear in this time and space in your life for wherever you're finding this message. So if none of these do apply to you, please stick around for the message, because there may be something that comes through that is for you. This is just pay extra attention if any of these words mean anything to you. I will let you know ahead of time that some of these have, a few of these have my ancestors' names on them. So if those come through, apply them. They are like my grandmother, my grandfather, my great. So apply them to your own grandparents if they come through, and know that. So know that you have ancestors here with you. So. We will see what comes out. I'm just going to pull like 3 at a time. So the first 3, we have crow. So some of you may resonate with the spirit animal, the crow. Be receiving guidance from crows, messages from the crows. Fear. There may be a realm of fear right now that you're going through, or you're putting fear in the passenger seat. We've been talking a lot about that. False illusions appearing real, maybe something holding you back from what you're trying to do. And we have the dog. Whoa, okay, so this is big, because I just myself had a Hecate reading. And she is goddess of the crossroads. And she is known for having, she actually has 2 black dogs and speaks through the crows and helps you conquer your fears. So this could be crossroads. The word crossroads was coming through, and I didn't say it, but I do have the crossroads, cosmic crossroads oracle out here on the table. So there is a reason for this. So we may have some Hecate, however you pronounce her name, working here with us. Let's see what else comes out. So I just pulled 6 more. We have the word no. Maybe some of you are setting boundaries. Maybe some of you asked a question before we started this reading, and the answer is no. Hand. This can be either receiving a hand, a helping hand, kind of a leg up kind of thing, or you may be a healer and work with your hands. Bright. So we have bright and darkness, right? So bright and darkness coming out together. This is kind of, to me, saying embrace the shadow side of you, all parts of you, dark and light. Dark and light. Sorry. And my hair could be synchronistic for some of you. We have mountain, all about climate. So mountain is often a symbol for the life, for the climb, for the soul's journey, climbing the mountain. This could also be relevant to, there's a lot under the surface that's going on that you're not seeing right now. As you make the climb of the mountain, realize the mountain is much bigger than what we see. And we have a moth. So moths represent transformation. This is like moth to a flame. Also, you could be highly magnetic right now. Moths could be synchronistic to you as well. Let's do like just one more little handful. Okay, I have 4 here. Vibration. Your vibration could be increasing at this time. Purpose. Your purpose is being shown to you. This is your mountain of purpose. We have patience. and heart chakra. So some of you may be doing some healing on your heart chakra at this time, or you are being open to new relationships, open to being loved, to loving and receiving love after a time. I think we all go through a time in recovery where we're learning how to trust people again, to trust our own inner voice, and to trust others. So I really like those are great little starts to the reading. Those are fun. If any of you can relate to any of these words, again, I may not know the synchronicity. I don't know what you are necessarily going through. I mean, I do to an extent through what I'm told, but your own personal journey is going to be very much different from everybody's from the next. So on that note, I think we're going to go with the Crossroads Oracle in honor of Hecate being here with us. That was very clear. The dog, the crow, and the fear coming out. So she can help you. She is a dark feminine goddess of being at the crossroads of clearing out, of facing fears and finding your sovereignty, your spiritual sovereignty, your own power, embracing your power, kind of a cutting through the bullshit type. So if you are seeing a lot of crows around, that could be a sign that she wants to work with you for sure. And black dogs, or any dogs rather. I have actually have my dog laying here next to me. My English Mastiff Moose is laying here on the floor. So, okay, with the Crossroads Oracle, angels and guides for the highest and greatest good of this beautiful collective of people overcoming addiction in this lifetime. What do we need to know right now with the Crossroads Oracle? Thank you. We're going to take that one. Expansion. I like that. So we are at the crossroads of expansion, and that can bring up some fears, right? Stepping into the unknown. Our soul is asking for expansion. Mushrooms could be significant. You could look like or know somebody who looks like the woman in this card. Mushrooms, butterflies, the starry sky, embracing the unknown. The mushrooms to me say too that there's a lot going on under the surface of this expansion that you may not be privy to, that we are all not privy to. This world is largely more spiritual than it is physical. So what else do we have with expansion, please, angels and guides? Thank you. Wisdom. So gaining this wisdom, and this is what's coming of this darkness, this in between time, this facing the mountain, and having patience and healing the heart chakra is wisdom, is a higher understanding of things. So expansion, wisdom. We have a 16 or a 7 and a number 44 coming out. The numbers 4, 6, 1, 7, 8 could be synchronistic to you. And that one wants to come. And we have focus. So this is about focusing your energy, focusing on your goals, on your purpose, taking that time to meditate, to connect to the divine, focusing your energy in the direction you are trying to go. So let's see one more, because I didn't go through this side of the deck anymore. There we go. And that's what we've got. Adventure. Wow. So this deck is full of there's on the bottom of the deck we have connection. So connecting to others, that heart chakra healing, right? Rainbows, fairies. This is beautiful. Connection, right? There's love and connections, and then adventure, again double rainbow, and again rainbow in this card. So we have 3 cards. Rainbows could be significant right now. We have 3 cards with rainbows coming out on them, and they're not all in this deck. So yeah, again, and then a number 10 and a 1, and focus is a number 8. I think I said that. Okay. So we have 2 8s. 2 ones, 7, 4. Awesome. Okay, so on the notes of adventure, connection, focus, and expansion, let's see here. Waterfalls could be significant, right? Some of you may live near a waterfall. You may have seen a waterfall recently. Take that where it fits. So yeah, I'm just getting a lot of excitement to come. And we're at this crossroads of, this is the Crossroads Oracle, right? We're at the crossroads of adventure, connection, focus, expansion, and wisdom. With the wisdom we've gained, I'm going to go to the book, and here, I want to kind of put those where you can see them a little bit. Okay, I want to go to the book and see what they have to say about these. We'll start with adventure, number 1. Okay, already I am. Okay, so adventure says, the wonder of the seemingly impossible pulls us in and captivates us completely. We are inspired by what might lie beyond the horizon and compelled to see it for ourselves. Sometimes fear or pain can override this desire, but adventure is as needed as any comfort that we seek. It is within our nature to grow, change, and expand. And without these aspects in our life, we can feel purposeless. Whether it's a small adventure or a big one, it instills a sense of excitement, hope, and wonder. If you have pulled this card, you are being called on an adventure. Let go of your expectations and allow for your curiosity to take hold. You never know what might happen if you say yes to the great wide yonder. Go ahead and take a chance today. So stepping into the unknown. It's adventure. Don't think of it as a fear, as scary. Think of it as exciting and expansive. And, I've had something recently where I was invited to a space that I would have previously maybe felt uncomfortable or inferior in, and just instead of turning that knob, I think I said this in the last reading, but turning that knob of anxiety and fear on the same, we can alchemize that on the same polar side of it is excitement. So you can turn your anxiety into excitement and feel like I'm feeling this. When you feel anxiety, know that it's your soul it's like trying to break free. It wants to get out. It wants this expansion. It wants this newness. And our minds will often try to protect us and be like, no, we're safe here. But go ahead and put that fear in the passenger seat and take that leap. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the Fool card came out with the tarot here. So with connection is one of the most beautiful gifts that we receive in this life. Though it can be scary sometimes if we are unsure of how another may feel. Do not worry, we are all a little unsure in this life, and when it comes to connection, you are a stunning soul, and there are those who love you dearly. You just might not have met them yet. If you have pulled this card, now is the time to seek out spaces of light and love to share with others. Sign up for a class in breathwork, art, cooking, dance, or yoga. Attend a sound bath or a drumming circle. Get involved in spiritual service, a meetup, or anything that feels aligned with you. It is time to put yourself out there and meet with a new community. If you feel uncertain about making connections, try the following ritual. And then there's a ritual here. I'm not going to go over the whole ritual with you guys, but you can do so. Basically, the ritual talks about you're using the frequency music that is 432 hertz. You can find that on YouTube. And the crystal they recommend is pink petrified wood. You can use any pink stone. That's like a stone of compassion, of love. I will read the affirmations for connection. Somebody needs this. So the universe is full of connection and abundance, and I know that this awaits me now. I am accepted and loved for who I am at this moment. I know that connection blossoms as a flower, and I trust the process as it unfolds. I am committed to showing up for the connections in my life, as connection is important to me. So also the opposite of addiction, they do say the opposite of addiction is connection. So if you are isolating at this time, take the time you need to heal and know the difference from going within and spending some time alone to recharge and like total isolation. You're ready. You're ready for the world. The world is not ready for you. And take it, see it that way, right? They don't know what's coming. You're powerful. You're powerful beyond what you know. And the world needs you in a big way. They need to see you. They need to hear your story. They need to see the change that has happened in you. Because now you've gotten to this point in your recovery where your student becomes the teacher. And now you're meant to help others, with how have you done it? How have you gotten through it? The tried and true methods, right? So we're all kind of facing this calling right now, calling to step into our authentic selves. And if you are here and you are in recovery, you went through addiction so that you could understand it and so that you could help others through it. And that's why we go through it. So you're on the other side now. Focus, number 17. So many beautiful and wonderful things exist in our world today. We have an array of options before us that is truly unique to our era. Every day brings a new product, procedure, course, or lifestyle, and it can be tempting to try them all. But trying them all can sometimes lead to overwhelm or burnout. If we are told that we need all these things or activities in our lives, we can feel unfulfilled if we do not possess them. Sometimes less can really be more. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to find out what matters most to you. Narrow your focus down to what you truly value and pursue that and that alone. Even if all the things you wish to do are good, it can still be overwhelming if you are pursuing too many. So focus on just one thing, one step towards that one thing at the depths of the truth of the core of your being, what excites and ignites you, and follow that focus. Okay. And I can relate to that too, because there's so many things I want to do now that I've discovered myself that I am an unlimited, multidimensional, infinite being made of God's source consciousness. I want to do all the things. So really narrowing that down though and focusing on one thing is a way for the divine to help you too, because it can, when you're focused on a certain thing you want to manifest in your life, the higher dimensional beings of love and light can, God's hands can come in and focus that energy with you towards that thing. It's hard for them to help us when we are looking in 100 directions at once. Expansion says a depth of eternity resides within us. We are forever connected to an expanse of love and peace so great in its certainty and gracious in its provisions that we may find true fullness within its depths. Inside of this expanse, we are free to explore new territory, to ask questions and seek out answers previously unknown. You have the freedom to carve out your own spiritual path now. At any point in time, you can connect with the expanse of love that resides within us all. If you have pulled this card, it is time to allow the expansiveness before you to be a catalyst for curiosity within your spiritual journey. Let go of old or limiting beliefs that might have held you back. Many things that we have been taught throughout life can be a reflection of the teacher's personal truth or wounds, right? Many things, think about this, like how many teachers you had growing up. I don't know. I had some teachers that, looking back, I'm like, wow, they were damaged people, and they were in charge of children and teaching us, and they were not in a place where they should be sharing knowledge or wisdom with others. And I don't mean to say it that way. I think their hearts were in a good place. Most of the time, I had some teachers that kind of overlooked my bullying or my strengths, the way that my learning styles, and I think that the dynamic of teaching is changing a lot to embrace people's different learning styles. But back when I was in elementary school, this was 30 years ago, that wasn't the case. So I look back at kind of some teachers turn their cheek when I was going through some things where I really needed an adult to step in and say, like, you're okay, you're safe. But realize people are people. So where did you learn these original things? They are still sticking with you 30 years later, 20 years later, 10 years later, that you learned from somebody who it was their own personal truth or wounds. Absolutes, and then the last sentence here says, absolutes that are forbidden to be questioned should be questioned absolutely. I really like that. So if somebody is saying, like, don't ask questions about that, you don't need to know why, then that is your cue to ask why. Always be asking why. Let's see what the tarot wants to bring through with each of these cards. I'm going to do it that way, I think. Sorry for that long pause. I had, before we started, I pulled out another deck, but this is the deck that I want to use. I'm splitting the deck on Five of Wands, so this is a change in your energy. This could also be sticking up for yourself, some healthy competition, or change in your energetics, period. At the 5, we have change. Wands represent energy, fire, passion, a change in your passion or ideas, and we have awakening. So some of you could be awakening to and having a change of mind, a change of heart, a change of your ideals, your understanding or know-how. That's for somebody out there. So we're going to give these a little bit more space here. And I'm going to try to make it so you guys can see them, but it just doesn't always work. Okay. Sorry, my filming on my Chromebook. All right, so angels and guides, we'll start with adventure here. Can you clarify why adventure is here with the tarot? What do we need to know right now? Adventure, walking into the unknown. I told you the Fool card's going to come out. Justice, balance. Okay, so adventure is bringing balance into your life. Justice, karma, coming out. This is a Libra energy. So stepping out into something unknown, something new is going to bring balance into your life. Anything else with that? Queen of Cups, and nourish your heart. So the Queen of Cups is all about your emotions and nurturing those emotions. She is the mother. So this is something that is going to bring balance into your life, some adventure. So what's calling to you right now? Stepping out into this unknown is bringing some sort of, justice, which is balance, and it's also karmic too. So it could be like something tied to your destiny. And the Queen of Cups is nourishing your heart space. And we had heart chakra come out there at the beginning in the opening. So along with purpose. So this could be leading you to your purpose, stepping out into this adventure. It could be leading you also, so the Queen of Cups, this is love. This could be bringing in balance as far as a loving, committed relationship for some of you. Okay. Yeah, just going to leave that right there. Okay, and what do we need to know about expansion? Page of Pentacles, new physical beginnings, expansion, something new, planting new seeds. This is all about expansion. This is expanding your physical horizons. This could be something financial. Let me breathe for a second and look at these cards, right? So the Page of Pentacles too is about learning. This could be about expanding your mind. The pages are new. This could be new learning. So you could be going into school and expanding your knowledge, expanding your growth. Whatever some new physical start you're taking is leading to your expansion. It starts with you taking that adventure, that first step. Adventure is the number one card. So it's really the first step of things. What else do we have with the Page of Pentacles? What is this about? This expansion. The Sun, your happiness, your fulfillment, being seen. Also, this is big Leo energy, being seen. It's going to be, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So some new start of yours leading to your ultimate happiness, illumination, illuminating something, bringing something to light in life, your purpose. And we have purpose come out in the pre-shuffle, the pre-tiles. Anything else to go with the Page of Pentacles and the Sun? Queen of Pentacles. So this is nurturing to your physical body, your physical your surroundings. The Queen of Pentacles is great at creating beauty in the physical realm all around her. And she practices self-care. She works out. She connects to others through her heart space in the physical realm. She connects the physical to the divine through her heart space. So Pentacles and Sunshine, this expansion. So this looks like it could be definitely leading to some financial, some sort of financial benefits for you. We've got the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is new physical beginnings for you, leading to your ultimate happiness and expansion. I really, really like that. Expanding your horizons. So take that leap. Taking that leap is going to lead you to a lot of happiness. We've got the Moon on the bottom of the deck here. I just want to point that out. We did just have that full supermoon in Aries. That energy is still present. And I know my last reading, if you watched that, it was very exciting. I was just like a million miles an hour. So that energy is definitely still relevant. I think that full moons are always for like releasing and releasing old ways and things coming to light. And that was a super moon in Aries, which is like action and very divine masculine, taking action, purposeful, purpose, fire, action, energy. So I think a lot of that is with us in stepping into this new life, this new start, these new beginnings. Connection, angels and guides. Why is connection here for us, please? Where's the connection coming from? That's the question. Where's the connection coming from? Mastering your emotional state. King of Cups. This could be a King of Cups. This could be somebody coming into your life, a King of Cups. So that could be water energy. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So some of you could be connecting with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, or somebody that's just very loving and nurturing and has mastered their heart space. This could be you mastering your heart space, leading from your heart with this connection. So what else do we have with the King of Cups, please? Ten of Wands in the reverse. So you drop the burdens and leading with the heart space. This is like quite healing. So this connection is going to allow you to, any burdens that you have, this could also be, these are the burdens that you dropped with this full moon energy. Releasing these burdens is leading you to connection. Yeah, some very loving connection. You drop the burdens. What else do we have with this, please? Okay. The Ten of Wands is also coming in fast. Momentum forward. So, yeah, you've released the burden. This King of Cups, this connection is propelling you forward or coming in fast. And this is like intense energy, zoom, like flying in. So some of you could be traveling towards towards a love, towards a new love, or a connection, moving towards it. Now you've released the burdens, you're light enough to fly. I like how that shows up like that, like you've dropped these burdens and it's giving you the ability to fly forward, fly into your new life. This could be communication coming into. This is a card of travel and communication, forward momentum, growth. This is your passion, passionate growth, spiritual growth, your energy focused and pointed. That's kind of that focus card. Eight of Wands is a card of focused energy as well. This feels like a love coming in. What else do we have with this? One more card, please. A love coming in. Ooh, a divine union. This is a card of divine union at the Four of Wands. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, this is a marriage card. This is literally celebrating a wedding. This is some sort of divine union coming in quickly with the King of Cups. Somebody very loving. King of Cups could be male or female. It just needs somebody that has like mastered their emotions or has big love for you. Again, it could be a Cancer, a Pisces, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be a very nurturing, loving person. And this is a card of marriage. This is also a card of you could meet them at church. You could meet them at a party, a celebration of some sort. Some of you are going to marry. Some of you are getting married or meant to. It's like a divine union coming at you fast. Okay, I'm going to go with that first one. Okay, angels and guides. Why do we have focus here? What do we need to focus on? Where's the focus? Focus. What should we be focusing on? Thank you. Focusing on the past? That's interesting. Six of Cups is also, focusing on chasing our joy. This is a card. So the Six of Cups, this is childlike joy, chasing your joy. I know here it shows this guy like reminiscing about the past. It could be somebody from your past. Let's see what else we get with that. But it's also nurturing childlike joy and curiosity. At the Six, we're restabilizing our emotions. So like it's restabilizing the heart space, your heart chakra. Or is this somebody from your past? Focus. Wants you to focus on chasing your joy. Focus on chasing love. Focus on following your heart. Being childlike in that. What else do we have with the Six of Cups, please? And focus. The Chariot. Momentum. This is like, following your heart. Momentum. Somebody is going to see somebody from their past. This isn't for everybody, but this is some like love reconnection of somebody from your past. Yeah, because we have the Chariot coming out. We have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, which are both cards of like travel. And here, even the King of Cups, he's on a boat. But the Eight of Wands and the Chariot coming out with connection and focus, saying like, to me, that's flight. Might be flying, don't have to be, but that's moving towards somebody. And the Chariot also represents, so Six of Cups, the Chariot represents our soul's vehicle. The deeper meaning of it is the soul's vehicle, the Merkaba. And so it's like focusing on what drives your soul and lights you up with joy, like childlike joy. What drives you? Chariot is also like victory after focus on victory, focus on the end game, joy, your goals. Anything else with this, angels and guides? That one slid off. Nine of Pentacles. This is about your own, this is about you feeling worthy and wealthy in all ways. This is also, this is independent wealth. This is, yeah, this is independent financial wealth, not being, this card is opposite of codependency. This is you've made your own way in the world, but this is feeling wealthy in all ways and noticing the abundance all around you, in all aspects besides the actual financial, you know, how your inherent divine wealth, your spiritual wealth, your wealth of just having your life still being here and appreciating all of those little things. But this could definitely be like financial freedom. Something you used to do is taking off and providing you financial stability, independent wealth. Focus on that. Focus on the end game. Focus on it wants you to focus on your joy and your wealth, your success. The Chariot card is a card of success, victory. Focus on the outcome. So that tells me that's just like manifesting, using your imagination, going into that place of feeling worthy, feeling wealthy, feeling that somebody's being called to really like aim towards their manifestations right now. That's kept coming through. We're in this manifestation vortex, and it's just focus on what you want for your life, your ideal. What's your ideal? What do we need to know about wisdom here? World also showing up. Wisdom. Your wisdom is bringing you. This is stability, financial stability. This is just stability in the physical world in general. Your wisdom is bringing in, it's a 4 of Pentacles. Wisdom's also the card 44. Okay. Wisdom. You're holding on to something too tightly. Your wisdom is your financial security. Your wisdom is your stability. What else do we need to know about this? Two of Cups. Merging. Physical stability. The Two of Cups is like a soul connection. This could be the merging of your divine masculine and feminine, creating stability. So they're basically saying you have the wisdom by resting when needed, working when needed, balancing your divine feminine and masculine energies, or working with another person, a soul tribe, to create physical stability in your life. Okay, alrighty. Cool reading. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's going for it. You're going for it. You're doing it. And this is literally, we've got pentacles all over the place. We've got passion. We have passion. We have love. We have, hello, baby. Passion, love, sunshine. Everything here that is a life of like heaven on earth and balance. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So something new being offered to you that you're going to absolutely love. It's going to just like fill your heart to overflowing. This could be a divinely aligned, loving offer, a new relationship with somebody, with soul tribe, with another person. It's going to make you feel very loved. Coming in fast, could be, because we have the Knight of Swords underneath that. Interesting. All right. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? What's this all about? What's it all about? That's how are we going to tie this in? Let's see what we get with the Citadel. I'm going to tie this in. Can I get 3 cards from the Citadel? Okay, with what this is all. Tie this all in, please. Who's this message for? How will they know it's for them? Oh, too many cards. Oh, we had 3 come out at once. I'm going to put those back. That was a whole pile. See if they want to come out again. 1 card at a time, please. How will they know this is for them? Interesting. In the reverse. That one is not in the, they were all in the reverse because the whole deck is upside down. So we have the Champion on the bottom of the deck. This is success, achievement. This is like the Chariot. The Champion. The Captain, taking command and teamwork. This is leadership. This is taking control of your life. This is having direction. The Captain has a course, has an understanding of where they're going to an extent. Often, maybe you are leading a crew of people as well, leading a community. Maybe you work in a place where you are a manager or a leader, or you are running meetings, or doing something where you're helping others. Taking the lead. We have the Miser with stubbornness and inflexibility. The Miser is like holding on to something, but what I'm really getting is like, okay, what I'm really getting is like this like quantum field he's in. It seems like he's like in the quantum, in between realms. I want to read about that card. The Pilgrim, opportunities for growth, right? This is taking that adventure. And lighting the way for others too. The Pilgrim often doesn't know what the terrain looks like. They step in, but it's opportunities for growth and expansion, and that's what this reading is really all about. Opportunities for love, growth, expansion, abundance. It's all of it. The Pathless is like difficult decisions or lacking direction, but what I'm seeing here is the Hands. Difficult decisions, right? So maybe some of you are having to let go of people, places, or things that you've always known that have been comfortable to you, and really make your own way. The Pathless isn't lost. You're not lost as long as you have joy as your compass, right? You're forging a new path for yourself, something that maybe your family didn't do, that wasn't accepted, that isn't widely known or accepted, or accepted by society, or something new. It's like the Pilgrim and the Pathless. This is the Pioneer. This is forging a new way. What's the Miser here? The Miser is like, it's coming out with the Four of Pentacles, which also can be like holding on to things. There is the Miser isn't all bad though. I feel like there's to be perfectly honest, I have just a very narrow understanding of what a miser is. So if in the comments, if you'd like to clarify miser for me, I'm going to read about it in the book. If we can find the freaking, these are not, they're by like sectioned off alphabetical order. Apologize, this reading is taking a little time, you guys. I'm going to the books a lot. I'd rather be right about it by reading it from the book though, than just make up what I think that you want to hear, because that's not at all in my character or realm here. I ask specifically that I only speak the truth. from a place of love for what you need to know. So if I don't know it, I'm going to the book. Where the F is the miser. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me just go to the freaking 98. Here we go. Okay, so oh, interesting. So, right, okay. And it did come out in the reverse, so there could be, so reversed, it says there's an authoritative power in your life who is causing a sense of oppression and discomfort, creating difficulties in their need to dominate others and control each situation. This power may even be you. The structures that have been put in place to provide stability have become rigid and controlling and aren't benefiting anyone anymore. Except that changing the way it's always been done isn't always a negative thing. Yeah, so the miser is somebody like stuck in their ways, and it's, you know, it's other people's fault. The miser is kind of like a victim mentality to a point, or just being stuck in a place where you're comfortable, you're surrounded by all your creature comforts, but there's no growth happening. So this is just a lack of its inflexibility, right? The world is happening to you, not for you, you know. So it says deep inside there's a miser, and there is a miser in all of us. Rather than let yourself be consumed with selfishness or the inability to admit your mistakes, exercise some empathy and put yourself in someone else's shoes. There's the difficult situation has two sides to it. Look at it from the other side, and you'll find a happy compromise to be made. That's coming from it upright. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody that's just gotten really comfortable with their creature comforts, and it's go time. You can't be sitting stuck in your ways, being inflexible. Change is coming whether you like it or not. This is like tower moment happening, and it's for your benefit. The universe wants to bless you, and this is very, very, very obvious. So we're heading towards this expansion, this adventure, these new loving relationships, all of these pentacles, abundance, opportunities, growth. So be willing to take that one step so the universe can take 10 for you. That's kind of the way that's coming out for me. All right. Don't resist. Quit resisting. Okay, let's see here. I want to get sacred geometry activation for you guys. Let's see what comes out with the sacred geometry activation. I know I usually try to have these, and then a deck will call to me. It's for a purpose, a reason, a season. Okay. So what we've got, splitting the deck, universal love, integration. Yeah, integrating yourself into that universal love. Go be loved. You deserve love. Be loved. Allow love. Share love. Just share your presence. You are magnetic at this time. You're manifesting. You're powerful. You're healed. You're whole. You're okay. We're all okay. It's okay to be, it's okay to love, accept love. Receive love, receive abundance, be in that receiving, allowing mode. Allow the universe to show you how much you are loved and cared for. This is all showing me that you are very loved and cared for. And some of you have like love and marriage coming in, or some sort of soul connections coming in big time. Okay, angels and guides, can we close it up with sacred geometry activation? Thank you. Activation for this reading. Thank you. We're going to go with that one. And there we go. Ooh, sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is all about passion, dynamic. Okay. Passion. Ooh, we have passion on the bottom of the deck. So this is loving. This is love, romance. So yeah, this is somebody, about somebody's love and romance too. Or just passion. It doesn't have to be sexual. It can just be, what is your passion, your creativity, what gets you, all hyped up, right? This could be some kind of Kundalini stuff too. But it doesn't have to be, but for somebody, love is in the air for you for sure, because we have the sacral chakra. So the orange flower of life supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our life. Right? So having that healed sacral chakra, that is important. Loving yourself is important for the alignment and the openness of the sacral chakra. I will say that some of you, and I'm saying this because I can relate, that there may have been some damage done to your sacral chakra due to, it could be childhood things, people taking advantage of your body in different ways, you feeling disconnected from your body, and so some healing work has been done there. I will tell you that I was molested as a child, and I went through some abusive relationships, and and so that's healing. So understand that, yes, this sacral chakra, tapping into that energy, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest abundance and success. So know that, yeah, your sexual sacral chakra is quite literally connected to your ability to feel confident, abundant, and successful. Your self-worth, right? Because it's very intimate, right? The first one that flew out was empowerment. So there is this healing going on in the sacral chakra. So passion. So hold on, sorry about this. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So if you're feeling that passion towards something, this is kind of about grounding, right? Put it into something creative. Put it into something you love. Chase your passions. What excites and ignites you, that's where your abundance and success are. Again, notice all the orange. This is very, very much sacral chakra energy. It is orange, very similar flowers there. And then we have a lot of, I'm not going to take that one. We've got two more here, but we have blue. We have really like blue, orange, yellow. So this is throat chakra, sacral, and solar plexus. So our voice, our confidence, our leadership, our solar sun, and our creativity and our passion. So both of these, so empowerment says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. I hear, look into their eyes and see God. If you have any fear about anybody that you're meeting, look into their eyes and see yourself. See them as a reflection of you. See the connection, the interconnectedness to everyone and everything. We are all the I am. And then dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So some of you may be coming up with some dynamic solutions, doing like some body work mixed with your spiritual, mixed with, I'm saying that because that's kind of, I'm all about the spiritual and physical fitness in recovery, right? And that's kind of a dynamic thing that should be a more common thing that I'm really trying to get off the ground here. But our spiritual fitness and our physical fitness are directly connected to why it's not so common in recovery is because without those two things, you stay in recovery. You don't overcome addiction. What I'm trying to do is overcome. And the way we do that is through our spiritual and physical fitness. And then, you know, we don't stay in the hospital of addiction for the rest of our lives. So anyways, dynamic supports, maybe you have some new dynamic ideas, some things that you're all creative. We're all creators. So what ideas do you have? This tells me here that somebody is very creative and coming up with new, never seen combinations of things that can help the entire world as a whole. So what are yours? What are you leaning into? What are you motivated? What lights you on fire that makes you, that you want to share with the world? And feeling the empowerment, the confidence to go out there and do that. Because the second you take that step, I'm telling you, the universe is taking 10 for you. Take that one step, go that one place, go that place. You know what place that is. Go do that thing. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to leave you with love, health, and wealth right there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please comment how this resonated for you. And if it didn't at all, please feel free to share it with somebody who it does resonate with, who comes to mind when you hear this reading at this time. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for those of you who are getting the custom-made meditations and subliminals and working with me in personal training and private readings. Thank you so much. So much. It's just life-changing for me. This time last year on this day, I was being checked into the hospital with severely infected burn wounds, and having pieces of my leg and my body cut out of me because I was knotted out and my body was on fire and I didn't know it. So we've come a long way. What a journey this last year has been. So cheers to all of you who have made it through to the other side. We are doing it, and we are changing the world by being our best potential selves. So hats off to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your love, your kindness, and your presence with me. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.